Here are some myths you probably heard from J Creators when it comes to visiting Japan. Now, of course, some of this can differ depending on where you're visiting, but what I'm going to be talking about is the more commonly visited tourist areas such as central Tokyo, Osaka, etc. Now, one of the things that you will always hear from different people is that you're not meant to eat and drink whilst walking around in Japan. And to be honest, from my experience of regularly visiting Japan, this just isn't the case. When it comes to eating or drinking whilst you're walking around in the street, a lot of it just comes down to common sense. Are you going to be bumping into people? Are you eating smelly food? Are you drinking something that could easily spill or is going to leave a mess? If you eating and drinking could potentially inconvenience others or cause a problem when it comes to spillage, then yeah, maybe you should take a couple extra minutes to find a place to pull over and have your snack break. But again, Japanese people are people and they are in a rush for work. They are running around and living a normal life, and so you will see Japanese people eating and drinking in the street. Just use common sense. And the next thing that I've heard from quite a few people, even when I bumped into a couple of you guys when I was in Japan, is this concern about what you should or should not wear as a woman visiting Japan. People feeling anxious about not being conservative enough. Well, again, so much of this just comes down to common sense. Now, yes, quite a few Japanese women do dress a little bit more conservatively in the sense of not showing tons of skin, but that doesn't mean if it's hot out or if you just want to wear a shorter skirt or a cuter lower cut top that you're doing anything inherently wrong. If you do wear that kind of stuff, you may have more negative experiences with men in Japan. I unfortunately learned this from first-hand experience, but I kind of just feel like that's life living as a woman anyway. Like, if you dress that way here in the UK or wherever you come from, there's a good chance you're gonna have a man that you don't know have an opinion on it. So no, you don't need to dress conservative or be extra thoughtful about what you're wearing. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, and again, just use common sense. Because unless you're quite literally breaking public decency laws, I don't think anyone's really gonna care.